This is obviously a complicating factor for all of us. But we also have to be honest. We have to look at the facts and to see what has happened during the last 9 years. It is now 9 years since that resolution was adopted. And the reality is, so far, is that the HTS and also the other armed groups have been sending good messages to the Syrian people. They have been sending messages of unity, of inclusiveness, and frankly speaking, also we have seen in Aleppo and in Hama, we have also seen, reassuring things on the ground. The situation in Syria is still fluid. We need to be aware of that things have not consolidated. But at the same time, I know from speaking to Syrians all over that they are full of hope and optimism, and many do want to go back. And then a very troubling development. We are continuing to see Israeli movements and bombardments into Syrian territory. This needs to stop.
2023, the Convention's executive body is meeting this week to go further, greater than putting in place additional clean air policies. Now, of course, this is a globally relevant issue.
Extremely important that we don't see any action from any international actor that destroys the possibility for this transformation in Syria to take place.
Three key messages. We need to continue armed actors to maintain good contact, law and order, and to...
What has happened the last few days, absolutely no one saw this coming. I believe even the armed groups that are now in control of Damascus have been surprised of what has happened.
Reassuring statements from the HTS and the different armed groups.
For now, much of what some call rebel-controlled Syria is under the control of what I would call a patchwork of groups who are coordinating well for now, but they are not fully or formally united. It's important that we don't see conflict between these groups. Let me also say that by and large, we have seen reassuring statements from the HTS and the different armed groups, but there are still some issues of law and order.
Taking the power in one country, what is your recommendation to all the countries that are...
Thank you very much. Please stay, we will wait for 2 minutes for Mr. Patterson to leave and we'll continue with the briefing.
Thanks.